Hello everyone, welcome back to the 12 Days of Catastrophe, Caketastrophe. Yes, I know my own show's name. Anyway, so if you're not familiar with the series, it's a series I've started just for this Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas. Every single day I'm going to be telling you a story of something terrible that has happened in the kitchen before when I was making any desserts. Today's story is about the donut. Donuts are not like hard to make once you know how to make bread and stuff, but if it's your very first time making any sort of yeasted product, sometimes it is a little bit harder if you didn't have a thorough video tutorial to look at, I guess, because I'm more a visual learner. And I remember how this turned out very vividly, but I don't remember why it turned out the way it did. I could probably guess a few sort of possibilities now that I have experience in making a lot of breads, or like at least yeasty products of various sorts, and I have made a few donuts before. So when I first started making these donuts years ago, this was one of the first times I ever worked with yeast products, and I guess I just didn't know how to use it very well. And there's a picture, and I'm going to show it, and it's pretty bad. Like, I think I took a nibble of one of them and I immediately wrapped it up with the baking paper from the tray and just like shoved it in the bin because of how bad it was. Anyway, so I remember I was trying to make jammy donuts because I was just like, I love jammy donuts, you know, they're so fluffy, they're so soft and sugary, and they're full of like the juicy like jammy parts that burst in your mouth in the middle when you bite into it. So that was the aim, which is usually like how it happens with like newer bakers. You know, there's a huge aim and then there's like the really far below minimum expectation kind of result. Anyway, so I tried to make the dough, and I think what might have happened was maybe I used like water that was the wrong temperature and kind of killed the yeast so it didn't rise, or I didn't know how to wait for it and wait for proving time. And I wouldn't say with like most of recipes they're okay to be baked. They don't have to be fried, so they can go either way because it's just a different cooking method, and with donuts they're quite versatile, so I don't think it was quite that, but maybe something also went wrong with baking time and stuff. So basically what happened was my donuts were not rising, I don't think, and I think they weren't rising because it was going through a very long time and I was waiting for the time frame, and I don't know if temperature in the house had affected it at the time because we did have air cons and all that kind of stuff if we needed it in that house. But it was basically just like a slight domed with like a mountain shape. Okay, it was nipple shaped for some reason, and I guess I just went with it. I was like, I'll just bake it, I guess, and give it a go. And then it just literally was like just like a nipple shape. There's just no way of better describing it, and I don't know why I decided that I would try to like jam a piping bag in and pipe some jams in anyway. I was like, hey, it looks pretty ugly, but you know, it could be still pretty tasty. I was like, maybe I just need to work on the looks a bit more. And I don't remember how I inserted the tip and like pushed the thing in, but I think because it was so dense and like so improved and stuff, maybe the yeast was dead and all that, it was almost impossible to insert enough jam in there, so it ended up just like a tiny bit getting in, and then like a bunch of it would just like ooze out from the top, which made it look like a bloody nipple, so that was not great either. And I also did frost it with like icing as well, like just like a donut icing kind of basic glaze, and that just made it like a glazed, frosty, very shiny, bloody nipple. And yeah, you can tell it definitely would not have tasted nice, and nobody would have told me that they think this is a donut. And yeah, I don't think if anyone in the family at the time even saw that product, but no, I definitely showed everyone in the house because I was laughing my head off going, look at my donuts, look at that, what do you think that looks like? Yeah, I mean, appropriate. So what was your first donut experience like? Did you make something that looked like a nipple or something else that was completely inappropriate? And did you know how you screwed up? Because I still don't really know. but I have a few guesses, and so far I have yet to produce anything that is nipple related again, which I think is a success. Yes. Anyway, that's the end of the horrible donut nipple story. If you enjoyed it, then please press the like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that it will notify you every time I upload a new video so you don't miss them. And if you do have anything horrifying around this kind of topic that you want to share, make sure you share it in the comments down below. I am a little mortified about what might come out in this video's comments. But yeah, don't hold back. Let's see all the juicy stuff. See you in the next video.